Welcome to the Berry Center in Cypress, Texas, and the championship game of the 2013 Cypress Hoops Invitational between the number 5 ranked Wolves of Plano West and the number 8 ranked Mustangs of North Shore. The Wolves are led by 6'8" DJ Hogg and a bevy of guards that like to play inside. North Shore will be without their triggerman, point guard Brandon Etienne, but will counter with good depth at the wing positions, creating opportunities inside and out. The Mustangs' first points came from Curran Roach as he nails a 3 from the corner. The Wolves' first points came 2.5 minutes into the game as Soso Jamabo hits a pull-up jumper from 16, and it's a 5-2 game. Jerry Foster has a quick move to the basket and drives the paint as the Mustangs have inside success early and lead 12-2. The Wolves didn't score again until 1 minute left in the period when Jamabo has his shot blocked, but stayed with it and got the bucket underneath. Then Foster gets alone on the wing and cans a tray as the Mustangs lead 19-6 after the first quarter. The Wolves couldn't buy a basket either inside or outside in the first period, and now they're in a hole. Wasim Lambada found the range in the second period, hitting from the corner for 3 to narrow the gap to 10. But scoring slowed even farther, and Grant Betts got a pass from the baseline, and he converted the running J. And it was an 8-point game with 2.5 to go. Then Roach breaks for the hoop, and DJ Hogg challenges, but Roach floats one just beyond Hogg's reach for 2. And finally, Plano gets going in transition as Jamabo takes it to the hoop and gets the finger roll to fall. And the Mustangs take a 16-point lead into the locker room. In the second half, Plano's Jamabo led the way as the Wolves clawed their way back in an exciting classic battle. Avery Johnson gets a steal, takes it in, but Jalen Hart swats it away. Lavelle Ramsey recovers, and Jamabo was there to collect the missed shot. And his 7th point of the period narrows the gap to 6. But the Mustangs hammered the left side as Brandon Green beats Hogg to the lane, and then Green dishes to Foster, and he makes it a 37-27 game. But when the Mustangs went inside yet again, it was a battle for the offensive boards, and Derek Burks got the points. And the foul shot pushed the lead to 16 with just 1:25 to go in the third period. The Wolves then started their comeback as Jamabo drives, but kicks it away out to Wasim Lambada, who drains a 3. Then DJ Hogg wrestles the ball away and hands it to Trey Anderson for the score. And Plano West was suddenly within 9 heading into the fourth period. While DJ Hogg had a tough shooting night so far, Jamabo picked up the slack and calmly drops the 3 to make it a 4-point game. And the Wolves are on the hunt. The Mustangs answer back as Foster passes around Hogg and Burke says thanks. And it's a 6-point game again. Then Lambada challenges the baseline and floats one nicely over the D. And it's back to a 4-point game. Then the Wolves get a much-needed stop as Trey Anderson deflects the pass and Lambada collects it, and the Wolves get a chance to close within 2. And Avery Johnson does just that, moving through 4 defenders for the bucket. And the momentum has clearly swung to the Wolves until Jalen Hart gets his shot and drops the 3. And it's a 5-point lead with 4:30 to go. But 2.5 minutes go by before the next points. And it was Jamabo getting an assist and draining the 3. A 2-point game. Then Green drives and dishes inside for Burks, and he scores. Back to 4-point lead. And in transition, Johnson drops it off to DJ Hogg, and the big man finds his range, drills it, and now it's a 1-point game with 1:51 remaining. Next possession, Green again drives the paint and drops it off to Curran Roach, who makes it a 55-52 game. And that's when DJ Hogg takes control, and from 24 feet, puts it up over Green. 3 points! And we're tied at 55. completing a 16-point comeback. So the Mustangs played for one last shot, but Jalen Hart came up empty, and this game goes into overtime. In the OT, Hart tried the paint again, and this time he gets it over Hogg and in for the deuce. The offensive boards were big in overtime, as here Hart drives the baseline, but it's Lavelle Ramsey gathering in the miss for the putback and a 4-point lead. At the other end, Hogg is off the mark, but Jamabo is there for the rebound, and the Wolves are within 2 again. And after a Hogg free throw makes it a 1-point game with 10 seconds to go, Johnson tries to kick it out to Jamabo, but Green intercepts and pushes it ahead to Roach, who takes it in for the bucket and is fouled with 3.5 seconds to go. And his free throw ices it. And the Mustangs take the championship hardware for the 2013 Cypress Hoops Invitational.
Made some plays right at the end to put it out. We got to give Plano credit. They were down by double figures and they came back and made some big shots. But our kids didn't quit. They made the plays down the stretch when they had to. I think our transition game, not only on defense, being stopping them from scoring, but we pushed the ball down the court, got some easy passes early, and they gave us confidence. But like I told them, it's district time now. This is great, but district is what it's all about to get in the playoffs.